Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bitcast Special episode 250. I'm your host, Ty Guy Travis, and today we've got a trivia contest with some of our favorite friends and also Ainsley Bowden here at the Bitcast.
Who?
Hello, everyone. Hello, and I'm happy to be your guys' host. I have prepared a number of tantalizing questions at the last minute based on zero research, and I'm ready to grill the audience about it. So the way we're going to be doing this today is I'm going to be putting a question into a private chat for all of the contestants here. They're going to be writing their answers and then showing them to the audience as I tell the audience what the question is. I will be calculating the total, and the winner will emerge based on who gets the most questions right or my personal likes of that person or dislike. There are no rules. I'm in charge. Everybody else is subservient to me, as it always should be. Now let's introduce our guests. First up, the man whose family crest is simply a picture of a white man standing on the wrong side of history. Ainsley Bowden. Say hi, everybody.
That's hilarious. What's up? What's going on, everyone? Good to see you. Real quick, before you jump to everyone else, just a quick announcement. There are no super chats for this episode. You can find the Extra Life donation chat in the comments if you are feeling generous today. Otherwise, we're just going to play the trivia with our friends here. Peace.
That's right. And our next guest is a man who's got so much on his mind, he didn't have room for blood. Richard Hogue.
Oh, boy. All right. I see we're past the phase where we can joke about it, right, Travis? Okay, fantastic. I'm ready to go.
Starting today.
I'm sure all these questions are well thought out and fair.
Yes, 100%. They're not biased at all in any way or poorly thought out. Thanks for coming. Dan Rodriguez is our next guest, a man who answers the question, what would a trailer park look like if it were a person? Dan, well, thanks for joining.
Oh, man. That was pretty good, Travis. I appreciate it. I actually live right by one. I get all my tips.
Yeah. I'm not surprised at all.
Not surprised at all.
Next, we've got some guests that I don't know super well, but one of them is on the Iron Lord podcast, and his name is Lord Sovereign, also known as Sav. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Travis. Much appreciated. I'm happy to be here celebrating 250. And I'm absolutely terrified that I'm going to blank on everything. So, yeah.
You'll be in good company. Don't worry about that.
Just know that if you completely fail this quiz, next time they'll make you host it. That's what happened to me. And now some people I just met earlier today, I'm led to believe one of them is German. How festive. His name is Art.
Hey guys. I'm happy to be on here. When AIDS told me or asked me to come on this show on the 250th episode, I did not know that we do trivia. Otherwise, I would not have come. So I'm looking forward to this.
Also didn't know. So welcome to the team. And finally, one of the rarest of all sightings, a retired YouTuber. His name is Eric.
Oh, man. I'm happy to be here for 250. And Travis, I need to know what your PayPal is so I can shoot that payola to you. So we get that win.
Appreciate it. It will improve your score tremendously. Awesome. And with that, let's get into the questions, everyone. Because all of you guys insisted that I not do it, the first question will, of course, be about Fast and Furious.
Oh, no.
All righty.
I feel like I have a little disadvantage. I have not watched any of those movies.
You're lucky. You have all of the advantage. Don't worry about it. You're good.
All right. 5 points.
All right. Hold on.
What?
Marker's not working.
Sounds like a personal problem, Ains. Take care of it or fail.
Wait, is this a game?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like manually turning the sound on and off.
All right.
All right, everyone. Let's see those answers as I read out the question. The question was, in addition to Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez, this Fast and Furious actor lent their voice to the critically disastrous Fast and Furious Crossroads. We've got as answers, Ains, I can't read yours at all. That sheet of paper is as wide as you. Who cares? That is wrong. We've got The Rock from Hogue, Family, Luda. What was yours, Ark? I can't see.
Yeah, I have no idea. I said it should have been King David, but
Probably. All
We
right.
got Ludacris and Ludacris. Sorry, all of those are wrong. The answer is Tyrese Gibson. Tyrese Gibson.
We should have known Tyrese needs
Yes.
to check. Yeah.
That's right. He needs to check. All he does is
What else is he doing?
That is the correct logic to use to arrive at the answer. All right, guys. I promise that will be the only Fast and Furious question, unless Ains annoys me. All right, let's move on, everyone. To the
Real
second
quick,
question.
another question has been how poorly Michelle Rodriguez spelled or said Tekken on the award show.
Oh, God.
Yes. Yes. Not a
They
Street
showed that
Fighter.
movie.
I
A
suppose.
lovely appearance from them. I remember that.
Yeah, blew my mind. I was like Tekken.
Speaking of fighting games, this next question is about them.
What? Damn it! Oh God.
Oh God. Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
The answer is a number.
I think there were different characters in the NES Super Nintendo version and the arcade.
I am not
version.
taking questions at this time, Art. All right. It looks like Hogue wrote 8. What did Ains write down? 1?
1.
Excellent. 9, 10, 8. The correct answer goes to Hogue and Sov. It is 8.
8. And this is the original Street Fighter, Fighting
The
Street.
original Street Fighter.
Why did
That's
I think you played like a main character? Oh well.
So remember
Correct,
the big buttons,
correct.
the big slam button.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
It was like the size of a freaking head.
yeah. And they were always worn out when you went to the arcade.
No,
The
yeah,
coverings were, like,
it
awful.
never worked right. Forget getting a fireball out.
Congratulations, Hogue and Sov. It seems age is an advantage here. All right, moving on to the next question.
Oh, God.
Excellent. The question was, in Castlevania Lords of Shadow, famed English actor Sir Patrick Stewart provided the voice for this character. And let's see those answers. Steve. Ains, I can't see yours again. but
Simon Belfont.
Simon Belfont. Incorrect. Death, Pan, and the correct answer is Zobek. Ark, you got it correct. You spelled the name wrong, but I will give it to you.
Yeah.
I will give it to you.
How do you
Congratulations.
spell it?
It does
with-
not have a C.
does not have a C.
Z-O-B-E-K.
Okay.
Zobek.
Got it.
Yes, correct. He was the main good guy, and that was all that happened in that game. No twists at all. Anyway, good game if you haven't played it.
Mhm.
Great.
Indeed.
Great game.
I played the
He's a
sequel.
good friend. All right. The next question is one of my favorite games. These are all my favorite games, actually. So you just have to deal with that.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Wait, isn't it the same one?
Oh, I haven't passed it yet. Calm down, Dan. Are there any JRPG fans in the house?
Yes, but not a Persona fan, so I have no idea.
My question was, this party member from Persona 2 Innocent Sin has an affinity for the Lover's Arcana. And our answers are, we've got Steve again, Teddy. Ains, you're just going to have to read all your answers because this is
Master
crazy.
Chief.
Master Chief, no. Toucan Sam. Sav, I can't see yours. Joker. And
No.
Art, what did you put down?
Question mark.
You
I
have
have no
no
idea.
idea.
Never played it.
All right. The answer is Lisa Silverman, also known as
my
Ginkgo.
That was my
Those are-
other
that's-
answer.
You guys,
That must
did
have
anybody
guessed.
play that game?
Not
No
at all.
Not two. Nope.
Fantastic. Then
I was
definitely,
hoping Joker was like the Sid character of Persona, but I guess
No.
not.
he's not in that game. Great. Let's move on to the next question, y'all.
Oh, goody.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You said my questions were hard. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is way worse.
I knew all these answers from memory.
Yes, it's
have
almost
no
like when you
idea
think
how
of
it-
questions
I
from your
think I
memory,
know
you're
it,
going to
but
know
I-
them.
They're very specific.
I'm not
All
sure
right.
about the spelling though. So
All right. I will accept incorrect spellings, but the question is
Say that name.
carried
Hold on.
aboard a prison ship. Players first arrive in this port town in the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And your guys' answers are, we've got
Mushroom
Satanin,
Kingdom.
we've got Mushroom Kingdom, Chicago, Miami. Bob, was you right?
Tamriel, no.
Tamriel and Ains.
I don't even have an answer. I don't have one.
And the correct answer is Arch. Satanin is the name of the town. Good job.
Nice. Good
did I
job.
spell
That is,
it right?
You spelled it correctly. Congratulations. Yeah, very good job.
Love
I'm
that
also
game.
very- Love
Oh,
that
man.
game too. It's a great town. Great town to kill people and take their stuff early on. Excellent. All right. And that puts Ark in the lead, guys. And with that, we're moving on to the next question. I hope you guys like collecting Pokemon. I sure do.
No. Last time I played Pokemon, I was 10 or so on the Game Boy, the very first one. So, no.
As it should be.
I was older when Pokemon came out.
Maybe I was
You were all
12, I don't know.
older when Pokemon came out.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right, and the question is, in the long-running monster collecting game, this move can be learned by Pokemon whose trainer uses HM01 on them. That's Hidden Machine 01 for those who didn't know. And our answers are,
I'm going over on these.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Me and Dan, we're
Pokemon's
gonna-
cut. Question mark. Question mark. Ains, anything?
I said Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. And Hogue has the answer. The answer is cut.
What?
Oh my
It
goodness.
is the cut
Okay,
move.
yeah,
Allows you to
that's
cut
right.
the plants.
Nerds.
Allows you to cut through plants in the world. Really important, guys. An important HM. An important HM. And because you got that question wrong, I will use HM01 on your score.
I got nothing to
I don't
cut.
score, have that run on you. Right?
Are we get to the point
All
start
right.
getting negative scores.
Very good. And with that, let's move on to yet another question, unless it's time for a commercial break, Ains. I don't know how this works. I've done
No,
zero
you just
prep.
keep going. You keep going.
Very good. Next question.
Oh, I might get one.
Oh.
All right. The question was,
Ah.
with a Metacritic rating of 84, this Xbox Kinect game was one of the highest rated games to require the device and also one of the last. What are our answers, everyone?
Fruit.
Also,
All right. I see a Fru. I see a Sports Connect. I see Disney. Adventures, Star Wars Jedi, Kinect Sports. The correct answer is Fru. Ames has it.
Yes.
If you have not
Great
played that game,
Great game.
it is
No.
one of the reasons to own the Kinect. It is a very, very good game, and
Fantastic.
it was one of the last
6,
games to
7,
come
I
out on
could
the
never
Kinect.
get the connect to work like correctly. It's just that thing. So
Great. Let's move on. All right, here's a question for all you old fogies, and I hope you'll get it right.
Oh god. I can't remember that.
I played this in the last year, and I still don't remember.
Oh, your old memories fail you. It's amusing to me and the audience.
This is bad.
All right, and the question was, this Mass Effect human character dies in the opening moments of the first game as a member of Commander Shepard's ground team on Eden Prime. And what are our answers, gentlemen? Ashley. No.
Johnson.
Private Johnson. Private Steve. Question mark. Ames.
I got nothing.
No correct answers. The correct answer is Jenkins. You guys will remember Jenkins.
Yeah.
He dies.
Jenkins.
He gets killed. He gets killed by a Geth. Opening moments,
did
everyone.
not remember that.
His name is also on the wall of the Normandy as one of the fallen.
Mhm.
Jenkins.
I like that neither Hogue nor I got that as much as we defend. And Sov.
I was
Mass
like,
Effect
yeah,
1.
behind a rock. What would be the funniest answer?
Right.
All right. Moving on to our next question. I will love that none of you guys will get this one right, but it's the easiest question of all of them. Ready?
Oh.
Go.
Dear Lord. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, man. I should know this.
Oh my god.
Oops, sorry. Long pause.
All right. And the question was, these are the 5 ingredients needed to craft an iron pickaxe in Minecraft. And our answers are ironwood,
Ashley.
what is it? Rope, lifeland, stone, diamond.
Minecraft.
What's a Minecraft? Ains, what did you write? None of these answers.
No, I
are
had
correct.
iron and flint, and I got no further.
What'd you write? Salt, flour, sugar, peanut butter. Excellent. The correct answer is 2 iron ingots and 3 sticks.
So just iron and wood.
Yeah, so 2
Iron and
ingredients.
sticks I would have accepted, but it's technically 5 ingredients in the game.
Oh,
I
Very
think
good.
you can do that with those as well if you don't have enough ingots. I'm not sure.
I don't think that's correct, and I've played a lot of Minecraft.
Travis, I'm getting a new pen, so you have to entertain the audience for like 30 seconds.
Very well.
Go.
That'll be the
Go
first 30
ahead.
seconds of Travis's tenure.
Yeah, I've never entertained anybody for 30 seconds. Let's go and meet some of our guests. Eric, I know nothing about you, but you seem like a nice lad. Why don't you tell the audience where you're from and what your whole deal is succinctly?
Well,
30
first off,
seconds.
Travis, I'm a big fan of you. I will say that. So, but other than that, no, I used to be on Brat Podcast and Gaming Circle Podcast. I'm sorry, Gaming
Nice.
Spicer Podcast. Can't remember my own podcast, but yeah. And other than that, just around the community, being like a
Nice.
goofball.
I love that
Listen.
for you. I love
Thanks,
that.
man.
Art, how are things in Germany? It's been a while since I've been, but I did take 4 years of German.
Oh, you did. You did.
I did.
Nice. Did you live there?
Guten Tag. I lived there for 2 months as a
2
exchange
months.
student.
Okay, nice, good. Yeah, finally the spring has arrived in Germany, so we are good.
Nice. That's good to hear. It looks like Ains has returned.
I have.
Mhm.
Great. Let's move on to the next question, everyone. This is from one of my favorite games from a studio called Rare.
Okay.
right. The question was, in Rare's Viva Pinata, this special pinata is only obtainable by finding a unique egg in the mine. And our answers were Croc, Clefairy, Viva Pinata, question mark, Unicorn, and Samuel Adams. I'm sorry, guys. The correct answer was Dragon Ash, a flying dragon pinata. Who is super rare.
Okay.
I would have also accepted that one dragon pinata because you guys make me sad. Very well. And now on to one of my favorite games, Earth Defense Force.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure I'm hosting next time. If we're going on lowest score, I'm gonna be taking over.
Excellent. The question was, these spider-like enemies from the Earth Defense Force series are so powerful that they, quote, wouldn't even be slowed down by bad roads, according to one fearful soldier. And the answers are the Flood.
The Flood.
Insectoids. Retarius. I appreciate that you know one of the enemy names.
I got
Good
that.
Lord, and a blank piece of paper. And the correct answer is Deroys. That's Deroys. Deroys. They appear in several of the Earth Defense Force games and are hilarious. You guys should all play those games. Excellent. That's more laughter than I'm ever used to when I host games. Excellent.
Why is it still
Next
going?
question,
Stop it.
everyone.
Oh my God, he's on fire here.
Can we get some questions from games that I've actually played?
Wow.
This is one you knew from memory, Travis?
Yes. All right. This question is about The Sims. This named character from The Sims mysteriously disappeared after the first game, with clues found in the sequels that seem to indicate she may have been kidnapped or murdered. And what are our answers?
Nice.
Karen, if you keep this up. Sarah, question mark. Dan, what is it? I can't read that one. Donna Karen. And I swear I play games. Excellent. The correct answer is Bella Goth. And the reason I know this is because Bella Goth is one of the only well-known named Sims characters, and there are entire YouTube series that dive deep into the lore behind her character and what may or may not have happened. That is how I know the answer to that one. It is a very...
I'm more scared that you know that at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm the one who kidnapped and murdered her. Moving on.
This is
And
the
here-
offshoot of the Destiny lore series. Is the Sims character lore series?
That's right. And here's a question from another game that many of you may remember. It is an older one, everyone. An older game. Get excited. Also one of my favorite games.
I think you've said that for every question.
Yeah, I chose all my favorite games.
Oh.
No idea.
All right.
Gaming is real season here today, folks.
Boy.
He said mine were hard. Jesus Christ.
These questions were all AI written, right?
No, I wrote these.
You went to ChatGPT and give me hard gaming questions.
I do have the brain of an AI, though, a poorly working one. All right. This question was the
Arch, you're on
murder of
mute.
your... Oh, the murder of your friend and former cellmate K-Dog is the inciting incident in this PS2 era action game. And the answers are The Suffering, I Don't Know, True Crime, Dog's Life, True Crime, and 50 Cent Bulletproof. And the correct answer is 50 Cent Bulletproof. Sav, good job, buddy. It's a great game. Super underrated. Sav has now tied it up for 2 points.
Oh my
It's a
God.
three-way tie with Hogue, Sav, and Art.
20 questions in 2 points.
Good job. Good job. All right. Excellent.
Nope. Don't worry
Here's
about
a
that.
question you all should know the answer to, and if you don't, I will be disappointed in you on a molecular level.
Oh man, well, prepare for disappointment. What the hell? Come on, man.
All right. And the question was Korobanaiki, a folk song about a peddler and a girl haggling over the price of goods, is best known for its appearance in this video game. And the answers are Dragon Quest, Katamari Damacy, Somebody Kill Me Please, Tetris, Fate, and Fable. And the correct answer is Tetris. It is that song from
Yeah,
Tetris.
yeah.
It is
I thought you
a
were being
folk song from
sarcastic.
Russia.
No, man.
Good job. Ark is now back in the lead with 3 points, proving that the German school systems are much better.
It has nothing to do with that. I'm married to a Russian wife, so
There you go. So she's always haggling with you over the price of shoes. Great. Next up, we have a question about one of my favorite development studios, an independent Lucasfilm. All right, and the question was, this mobile game was the last title released under an independent Lucasfilm before their acquisition by Disney. And our answers are Mobile LOL, Galaxy of Heroes, Monkey Island, question mark, Who Killed Jar Jar, and question mark. The correct answer is Angry Birds Star Wars.
oh, good.
It was the last game they put out. It made me very sad.
Now, that's a licensed game. Wouldn't that be Rovio?
They released it. It was their game.
Look at you.
All right. Here's a
I don't know what
game
to do at
that
this
I
point.
know at least one of you knows the answer to.
You said that before.
Yeah.
No, but I was right before.
That's all I know. The Coco Boco, Sean.
That music worked out.
All right. The question was, this Nintendo Switch game was pulled from Nintendo digital storefronts shortly after its release, after an exceedingly handsome IGN reviewer awarded it a 3 out of 10. And our
Who
answers
reviewed it?
are Nerf Legends, Cooking Mama, a scribbly line, question mark, Hentai Waifu, and question mark. And the correct answer is Cooking Mama Cookstar. I will give Hogue a point for that.
As soon as I saw Hoag's answer, I was like, shit, that's it. Damn it.
What is that? And the reason I knew at least one of you know the answer is because Hogue has literally made YouTube videos about this game. So you must have known it. Excellent. Moving on. One of my first video games. So all you old people, get excited.
Oh, no.
So it's like PlayStation 3 or?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. I know what this is, but I don't know if I have the name right. Damn it. We shall find out.
All right. And the question was, this 1980s educational video game features a green protagonist known for his propensity for devouring numbers. And the answers are Number Cruncher, Math Man, Dan Killing Travis, Omnom, Derp, and Gex Number Cruncher. The correct answer was Number Munchers. So for those of you,
come on.
those of you who wrote Number Crunchers, I will give you a point.
Yes.
Oh,
It is now a three-way tie between Hogue, Sav, and Ark with 3 points.
Oh my goodness.
man.
I got 2, which means I don't have to host next time, so I'm good.
And now, time to punish you all for not playing dating sims.
Oh, no, Lord.
Better be Romancevania.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
I'm not sure if I mixed something up with Larry's leisure suit, but I think I have an idea.
Excellent. The question was, this promiscuous poltergeist is one of the romance options in the high school themed dating simulator, Monster Prom. And the answers are Casper the Sexy Ghost. That's a great answer. Polly Geist. I'm not hosting the next show. Anna Nicole Smith and Steves. And Ark has the correct answer. Holly, the poltergeist. Her name is actually short for polyamorous.
What's this?
Arch out here playing the dating sims on the down low. I see you.
That's right, baby. That's
I
right.
have no idea why I know this, honestly.
I have no idea how I know these answers to these dating sims.
I know how you know these answers because I've seen your history. Your play history. Very good, guys. Next up, we've got a question from the PC gaming world.
Oh, no.
Good.
Isn't that just the gaming world at this point?
I really like the turn tackle there, Travis.
All right, and the question was, the French novelist Jules Verne, author of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and other classics, was the inspiration for this PC game. And our answers are 80 Days, Dredge, Indiana Jones, Fate of Atlantis, Oxenfree Voyage, and question mark. The correct answer is Myst.
Missed.
Sure.
Myst.
Now,
Great game, though.
Okay.
Travis, I
Great
don't want
game.
to lawyer up here, but I have to say
Yeah.
80 Days is inspired by Jules Verne.
Is it a PC game?
It's on Steam right now.
Very well. I will also give you a point.
Great.
If you have a problem with that, I make the rules. Go die. Excellent.
Trying.
And the next up, I hope you bought an N64? Because this question's about that platform.
Oh, Lord.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Is this a 2-pointer?
It is a 2-point question. All right. And the question was, owners of the Nintendo 64 console will remember the mid-generation hardware refresh in the form of the N64 expansion pack. While this hardware upgrade enabled better performance for numerous games on the platform, only these 2 games required it outright. And our answers are Star Fox 64 and Blast Corps, Perfect Dark, I'm Dumb, Perfect Dark and Zelda, Star Fox and Jet Force Gemini, Donkey Kong 64 and Perfect Dark. The correct answers are Donkey Kong 64 and The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So, Sav receives 1 point. Ark, you wrote Zelda.
Yeah, I meant Majora's Mask. It wasn't Ocarina of Time because obviously that wasn't out yet. The
Fine,
expansion.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
All right. That is that question. We've only got 3 questions left, everyone.
Oh my God.
We're flying through them.
Flying through 'em.
Fantastic. Let the pain in.
Next up, I hope you like arcade games.
From what era? Arcade game?
The hell is it called?
So Volkus
right.
asked, since you're getting 0 points for this one, don't you have to host the next one as well, Travis?
I guess
I like
so. I trapped myself in a liminal state. All right. This 1989 arcade game is best known for the terrible translation, "All your base are belong to us," which has since become a well-known meme. And our answers are
Oh God, nope.
R-type
We're
anime
all wrong.
clone thing. That's correct, technically. Herzog's Y, Smash TV, question mark, help,
Help.
and front mission.
This is one of those that I
R-type
knew.
anime clone thing is the closest answer, but the actual name is Zero Wing. Zero Wing. It is a clone type game. Hogue, I'm tempted to give you a point because I gave Ark a point for saying just Zelda. I feel that's fair. I'm gonna give it to you. All right. Next, we travel to the world of online games.
Perfect. Great.
So much. I know so much about this realm.
Yeah.
All right. And the question was, players in this online game reacted to a simulated disease so closely to historical records of real-life plagues that epidemiologists have since used the data to study potential future virus outbreaks. And your answers were Ultima Online, Plague Inc., WoW, Second Life, DayZ, and Dan wrote Poop. The correct answer is World of Warcraft. Eric, you get a point, my friend.
Wow.
World of Warcraft. They released a plague in the game. It was a very crazy part in World of Warcraft history. If any of you
Doing
guys
the Jordan.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is the final question today. One that's very close to my
doing
heart.
better than us.
This is a game that's very close to my heart. I spent many years trying to figure out the answer to this question, and I hope you guys all remember it as well. All right. And the question is, this is the maximum number of power stars that Mario is able to collect in Super Mario 64. And our answers were Yoshi, 200, 120, Purple, 299. The correct answer on the dot is 120.
Nice.
Mark has won this game with a narrow lead of 6 points to Hoag's 5. Sav got 4, Ains got 2, and Eric got 1. Dan did not get a single question.
What did I win? What did I win?
What did you win? You won my seat on Bitcast. Enjoy it. I hope you're free every Sunday.
Dan, you know what that means, right? Is that pointing at you or Travis?
Oh, it's pointing at the right direction in his world. Pointing right at his lap.
So I guess we'll have to do a special where Dan hosts.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Yeah,
that'll be fun.
There'll be questions that people can answer because I'm not technically smart. Technically yeah, it'll be all right.
Well, guys, I'm so glad you joined us today.
Right.
This was a very important charity event that we did on YouTube, as you know, and hopefully people are donating money or something. And I've been your host, Travis Northup. Goodbye.
Travis wrote the questions and he kept it about as straightforward as possible. So, yeah. So we obviously, I didn't plan for the show to be this short. Travis, you came up short, so I should have expected that, to be honest with you. But anyway, for this show, I want to thank everyone who hangs out with us every week. 250 episodes is kind of crazy looking back. Dan, we've been doing this for
God,
the hell was that? We've been doing this for 5+ years now, 6 years. It's always a good time. Always love hanging out with you guys. We got 3 returning guests hanging out with us today for some laughs, some terrible, terrible questions. And I apologize for putting you through that, guys. I didn't realize. I should have known Travis was this diabolical, but it is what it is. But as always, thank you. We had super chats off today, like I said. Guys, I saw donations of channel memberships, which we always say is very generous. Thank you so much for that. If you're feeling extra generous and you want to help out Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, I do play for Extra Life. That is in the description below. You can check that out. Otherwise, I'm going to let these guys shout out a few things, and we'll get out of here with what will be a shorter Bitcast this week, and we'll be back next week with our regularly scheduled programming. I guess I'll take hosting back, Travis, unless you want to host permanently going forward.
I have no desire to do anything of that nature.
So I'll start with my man Arch up there from Germany. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us today, man. I appreciate you. It's been a while since you've been on. Why don't you tell people where they can find you, your channel, your show, everything?
First, thanks so much for the invite. It was a lot of fun, actually. I'm a little embarrassed. I knew that dating sim answer.
It's in the back of his head now. Yeah. It's in the back of his head now.
It is out. The secret is out.
Behind you there, Arch. Let's see. Let's see the rest of that room.
I think it is because my ex-girlfriend played a lot of those, and obviously you join and pick up something.
He's past the buck now. You see that?
It's out there now. But okay, no, thanks for the invite, man. and let me say big congratulations for hitting 250 episodes. That's pretty awesome. I remember I discovered your podcast when you were in the 20s, episode 23, 4, something like that.
Yeah, you're one of the 8 people watching.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I was also the very first guest on the Bitcast. So
yeah.
Big congratulations. Keep doing what you do. You have a fantastic thing going here. So, big congrats for hitting 250 episodes. And I hope I can come back sometime.
Of course. Of course.
Sure. Good. Yeah, and people can find me everywhere under Boxenberger. So very easy to find. And I do have a show, a podcast run with Wandering Dutch from the UK. It's called The World of Gaming. We air each and every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. Central Europe. So if you guys want to check that out, it's on YouTube and all the podcast services. So yeah, definitely check that out. And thanks again for the invite.
Absolutely. I'll put the information for all the guests, by the way, in the description here. I'll update it.
Thank you.
And I've been trying to get on World of Gaming with Arch for a few months now, but it's like mid-work day for me on a Thursday, so it makes it tough. But we'll make it happen one of these days.
Awesome.
Let me pass it over to you, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. This is great. 250 is an amazing accomplishment. We know how hard it is to come in here every single week in and week out, and just maintain just that consistency. So congrats on that. You guys are fantastic. I should have known. I should have known that none of my studying was going to matter today.
You can't prepare for Travis. I've learned.
But I was happy about the 50-cent bulletproof because I almost said Blood in the Sand, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up, no, that's a 360 game. So
no doubt.
So my apologies to the fans, the crowd in the chat. What an embarrassing showing, but you can find me every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time on the Iron Lords podcast. So about an hour from now. Today's going to be cool. We have the legendary Jake Solomon coming through today.
Yeah, I saw him, man. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you can go and watch Cog just absolutely fanboy out.
No doubt.
That's one of his heroes. That's going to be fun. So that's where I'm at. And other than that, I don't play games. I talk about games because I have no time to play them. But yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Solid. Thanks, man. Always good to have you. And Eric, let me pass it your way, man. Love the Wu-Tang shirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Or Wayne. I didn't notice it was a Batman. I didn't see it.
So, as always, man, thank you for having me. Like the guy said, 250. That's a major accomplishment. Definitely proud of you guys. You know, you're some of my favorite people in this community or asylum, however you look at it. And I think week in, week out, from the show to the site, you guys do it the right way, man. You have a good vibe. You know, you don't get down in the weeds with the thing. You just always feel like you guys have like an old school flavor to it, like kind of harkening back to like the Electronic Gaming Monthly cruise and things like that, you know, where it was just about talking about the info presented, talking about games, you know, celebrating the culture, all those things. So, you know, more continued success. You guys deserve like all of it. So yeah. So keep going. Thanks for having me. I'm just happy to get on the board with WoW. I never played WoW in my life. I just kind of threw it out there, like this game I can think of, and that was it. But Travis, man, you definitely, I would say you challenged the mind, but also challenged the thought process. Am I really a gamer? Do I really know anything? Really? What have I accomplished with my game?
I also got one question right the last trivia. So really seems to depend on who's asking the questions.
Right. And then on that Lucasfilm, and I almost threw out Angry Birds. I was kind of like, did they have an affiliation? And then when you said Angry Birds Star Wars, I was like, they did have an affiliation. I forgot about that. But no, it's a good time, man. And I'm always happy to join you guys. You know, anytime you throw out the call, you know, I'll answer it, man. Definitely appreciate it. I mean, other than that, you can find me on Twitter, EC Jackson with an X. And like I said, I jump in and out of various podcasts these days because it seems like I'm super busy with things and can never really kind of nail down a week to week, you know, being on a pod. So it's kind of good that I can kind of jump in and jump out and guest on this one, that one. I kind of like being, you know, in that position. So yeah, but thanks again for having me, guys.
The designated hitter. Yeah, you know, we appreciate it. So thank you, man. Always great to have you on. Travis, you want to shout anything out this week before we come back next week?
I reviewed the Outlast Trials. I've beaten Diablo 4, and I've got other stuff coming up. So have fun reading all that on IGN.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at TyGuyTravis. If you like this show, tell your friends. If you didn't like this show, shh, keep it to yourself. No one wants to hear your problems.
Hogue, anything to call out, brother?
No, I did a community post this week talking about when Hangouts and Headlines might return, which will be towards the end of the summer. As a live stream, I kind of have to wait for my therapy to be done. And so I talk about that in the community post. But other than that, no, I've been playing Zelda like I think a number of gamers have been this past week. And I did want to tell Travis that I thought those questions were good. I mean, I thought they were very idiosyncratic, but so is Travis. So I thought those questions
Sounds good. Guys, Chad, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for chilling with our 250 trivia special. We'll be back next week, like we said, with our regularly scheduled programming. And let us forget that whenever we do this next, maybe sometime after the summer shows or something like that, Dan will be hosting, which should just be a joy because it'll be 34 Hitman questions.
Right now, I'm going to start figuring out these questions. I will have 2 months. I will have 30 questions.
What is the most obscure fruit you can kill somebody with?
No doubt.
Oh, yes. And my wife in chat is reminding me that Lawyers and Dragons starts up next week, which I should remember to shout out. But,
yes, you should. Do you want to give date and time?
Yeah, we'll be live May 27th, Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Perfect.
And we'll be continuing in that slot on Saturdays for a while. Depends on whether or not our game master kills us all very quickly or not. You never know.
GMs do that sometimes.
Yeah. All right, guys. I hope everyone has a good week. Thanks again for hanging out with us. We will see you next week, regularly scheduled time and content. Until then, hope you enjoy your gaming. Take care.